They are the ones who started the war 6,000 or so, maybe 10,000, 100,000 years ago. At least 300 years ago when they fucking. I mean, let's get real. When they invaded this nation, it was just a continuation of the Roman Empire, which invaded Europe and cleansed European of the whites, aka the pagans. And fucking, you know what? Like, I'm getting tired of people fucking talking to me about we can do this kumbaya shit. You've been doing the kumbaya shit forever, and it never did any fucking thing. And everyone fucking figures this out eventually. And you know, you figure out when it's too fucking late, usually. You figure it out when it's too fucking late. And there's not time to be too fucking late this time. There's not time left. Because their control grid they have in place, they fucking unveiled it. It's always been in place. They've now unveiled the technological control grid, and they've told you how they're going to track you and monitor you and isolate you and lock you down and fucking take your money away. And it's like, you're not going to be able to spend money. There's not going to be money. You're going to be using electronic devices, and you're going to be tracked. And once you fucking become any person who fucking looks at fucking any of these state members or their fucking shadow government they work for, Illuminati pals, fucking, although, is the Illuminati good or bad? Then again, that's like arguing is the Republicans or liberals good or bad. If liberals are bad, Republicans must be good. It's like, no, that's just 10 steps down the line from where I am, so I shouldn't be like, it's Illuminati. The good guys, just because they're fucking helping me and shit. Like, no, obviously not. Like, first of all, you shouldn't have fucking helped me, but it's hard to fucking not help me when you're fucking being controlled and you're under the spell and shit. Isn't it? It's hard not to make those fucking stupid decisions around you. Those little fucking details that you can't fucking figure out. You try to induce me in a large fucking drug coma, and drugs don't affect me. But in order to do that, you have to do a large fucking amount yourself, and your mind is subverted by them, and then you destroy your mind with them. Fucking the magic. Welcome to my world. So, even as I realize there's actual somewhat of enemies around me. Maybe it always was. Maybe it always was the enemy in my life. They definitely act like it, so take the fucking label, bitch. It's because they've educated and raised me and provided for me. Doesn't mean they're good people. They could have very well had ill intent to monitor me and control me, or possibly guide me to be their fucking battle axe to do what I'm fucking doing. But the enslavement and the war, it's already on. You got a fucking mask on. They're about to fucking take your currency away. They're already monitoring you and tracking you through the devices openly now. It's not a conspiracy theory coming from fucking idiots and tech geniuses like me who confirm that it's fucking happening. And being suppressed by the fucking leading tech media like Linus Tech Tips and the modern fucking tech syndicate and all the leaders of the tech world, which none of you fucking understand tech, so you don't understand any of that shit. And definitely those people don't even understand tech anymore. Fucking anyone who thinks they understand a smartphone and has never worked with computers doesn't understand shit about technology. Fucking, so the modern people are indoctrinated in fucking mindless bullshit. And the war has already begun. You're just not fucking fighting it. And why aren't people fighting it? Because you benefit from the fucking wars. And yeah, like so many people are like, well, I supported the government, so I gotta keep supporting it. It's like the Browns, the Cleveland Browns. I supported the Browns, so I gotta keep supporting them. They're never gonna win. They're never gonna do anything. But you gotta support the Doo-Doo Browns because you are a fan. You're part of the fan club. You're a cult member. The fucking Doo-Doo Brown cult. Fucking It is what it is. You're part of the liberal cult. You're part of the Republican cult. You're part of the libertarian cult. You're part of the American cult. There is no fucking American cult. The Americans were fucking killed. There is no America. America is two separate land masses. There's North America and there's South America. And calling it America is another one of the empire's mind fucking games and shit, which is all they do. That's their biggest fucking trick pre-war. And fucking to install the war is to basically say we are not at war, but we have always been at war. We are not at war. You're already at war. We're just here to fucking start fighting the war. Okay? Fucking... And we're gonna fight it. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter what anyone's feelings feel. You're all in your feels, and I like it. My couch is so comfy. It makes me feel good when I sleep on my big bed. And I got these nice pillows now and shit. The white man let me live in his neighborhood now, and they don't fucking kill me for coming near their neighborhood. Like, they don't let you. They just can't stop you anymore. Fucking. So, like, everyone's under the spell. Like, everyone. I mean, everyone's under the spell of the empire. Even me to some extent. I'm still trying to break it. And I'm, like, the least under the fucking spell. From birth, I came out of the room, like, kicking. Like, fucking, it is time to fucking kick this shit in the mouth. I actually don't remember birth through 4 years old, but I can confirm it was probably there because it was there right after that. Fucking. But the war's already on, bro. The war's already on. You're just not fighting it. You're succumbing to it. And they're almost at this fucking point where it's fucking done. Over with. You're done. You're finished. You don't fucking understand it. They got the final the locks are all in place. They're just gonna slowly fucking show you that that you're gonna do everything they say or else. It's already there. They've already fucking won. They've already pulled fucking everything to their side. So what can you do? What can you do? Who can you ask for help if man has become the enemy of man? If man is willing to lay down. Like, I was just talking to someone, they're like, I'm not going to be a slave. We was brought here as slaves and shit, and I'm not a slave. And they're sitting there working a job and wearing a mask. It's like, I'm seeing two signs of slave right away, dude. First of all, you're still working. They took you, now you ain't picking cotton, you're fucking selling cotton at the register and shit for them. Fucking, because they replaced cotton pickers with robots. So, now you accept it because they replaced you. They replaced field workers with Mexicans. Now you accept it because they replaced you. That was a trick. The magic of Barak. Not the 12th century BC ruler of Israel, Barak. Not Barak Ehud, the last prime minister of Israel before Benjamin Netanyahu, but Barack Obama from the Dunham family. A family which came into my life. He tried to recruit me into the Trump administration. Didn't they? Yeah. Did you guys, get your little token back that proves that you came into my life and gave me gifts? I'm surprised you didn't, try to take that from me way earlier. Maybe you didn't take it from me and it's just I put it in a safe place where even I can't find it, which is always good. But Dunham, leaning Dunham. Just look at Barack's mountain. It's all there. They spit in your face. The judge's son, who was supposedly killed over the Epstein was hung by someone else because he didn't kill himself. And Epstein's a pedophile, not a sexual commando, blackmailing the world for global Israel. The judge Esther had her son shot. It's all there. Fucking open your eyes, see what's going on. It's a game, and it's being played upon you. And it's being played upon me, too. And that's a mistake, because I'm good at games. I like playing games. Games are fun. I haven't played a video game in a long time, because this game is fucking addictive, dude. Like, this game is like fucking, some sort of World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft sucks compared to every other fucking MMORPG. This game's like a massive multiplayer offline game. It's an MMO for sure. But this game's like a massive multiplayer offline game. And it's addictive and everything. Fucking, it really is. Fucking. And you feel the pain. You fucking feel the pain when you get defeated. You fucking feel the fucking rewards when you get rewarded. You just feel the controller and its little fucking rumble shock and shit. But the war's already on. Who the fuck is to say that there is no war and let's not train for the war? Like, well, at least train, prepare for the worst and hope for the best. At least do that. What's training going to do? Take away some of your life and make you look really good and make you intelligent? Fucking, what's the negative in looking pretty good and shit? Hit the gym, learn fucking martial arts, which is way heavier training. Real martial arts, when you get in there and we're choking people and we're fucking punching people and people are trying to fight fucking back because they don't want their fucking teeth knocked out or their brain fucking caved in. That's way better cardio than running 10, 20 fucking miles. Like I can run like nothing. Like, it's been so long since I really ran, but like I notice when I run, it's like if I run here to there, because like it's raining right now, so I'm going to run. I'm just going to increase speed, and there's going to be no limit to how fast I increase my speed, except for the distance is going to limit me. I'm going to slowly, like a marathon runner, I'm going to slowly do it, except for unlike a marathon runner, I can just keep increasing the speed, because it's like a fucking 12-year-old, I could run marathons. Like, that's children's play for me. Fucking, so I understood the limiting yourself, but that's boring. So why keep increasing your speed? But the training is way more intense than that shit. Fucking drumming, fucking like deathcore, extreme fucking drumming, almost 98% of drummers can't fucking do. Way fucking harder athletics than running and jogging and shit. And fucking, and if you're not breaking running and jogging records, you're not even pushing boundaries. You're not pushing yourself. So it's like you're probably not even breaking a fucking sweat, which, yeah. But I'm saying that the training is like way more fucking training than let's go to the gym and do an epileptical fucking beneficial, but it's real beneficial in these times. Maybe it's always been beneficial, but it's real. People look at this and they're like, who needs to train for that shit when I can just sit down and watch TV and the world will be perfect. It sure looks perfect. With all of you wearing your masks and fucking forcing me to wear masks so I can't fucking breathe and shit. Forcing everyone to put on a mask so soon when riots and war break out, it'll be a fucking standard and you'll have no idea who just came up fucking beside you and fucking blasted you in your head with a baseball bat. And you'll have no idea who the 5-6 people around them mind controlling them, directing them to do that are. And they're protected. And those people are masked up at these events. Almost every time I see one of them, they are masked up. They are masked up like 80% of the time. More than other people. And they're the ones who own the media, pushing all this shit. They own the fake media, as Trump calls it, because Trump knows it's fake because it's his fucking family who runs that media. Of course it's fake. His fucking family runs the fake media and his family runs the real media that supports Trump. AKA, that's all fake media means, is media that doesn't support Trump. Liberal media. Fucking. That's the only fake media in fucking Trump's rhetoric. In Republicans' rhetoric. But anyways, the war's already here. It's been here. That's why I kept saying, fucking, it's time to train. It's time to shut the fuck up. Especially if you're not getting educated. If you're not educating yourself, what the fuck are you doing besides training? Like, you're just sitting around waiting to be fucking slaughtered by these people. And they're going to do it. They're not setting up this control grid because they plan on fucking Jim Morrison and Gandhi and Jesus and fucking, Pee Wee Herman. Bad example because Pee Wee Herman's one of them. Well, fucking, Pee Wee Herman's going to come back on his magical bike and just ride through the fucking armies of fucking riot soldiers and fucking death squads the police have and shit, and fucking heavier, more advanced technological gear than the riot squads have. It's more expensive, so they all can't afford that gear. Fucking, but and the futuristic RoboCop gear they're wearing and shit, and they're completely masked up and fucking like wartime, like. Fucking, they look like the demons in all these movies and video games who are like the Death Soldiers. That's why I nicknamed them the Death Squads. That's what the fuck they are. It's a funny goal. And they're not all white either. I've seen them unmasked. Dumbasses. Never unmask those soldiers. Never. That's a mistake. Because now, you might have designed their armor to combat the fucking holes in their fucking armor I've been pointing out to people in the current fucking last generation armor. But when you take their masks off, you show a defense that's worse than showing a chink in armor. You take their armor off during certain hours of the day completely. Fucking, too bad no one else is intelligent enough to see all this, because really help to have some sort of fucking ally in this. It would really fucking help. It's hard going around telling everyone how to deal with what's coming and educate them in fucking battle and tactics and fucking intellectualism and fucking psychology and everything else I'm out here doing. It's really hard to do that by myself. How am I going to do that to like 2 billion people on the planet? I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work very well. I don't think I'm going to meet 2 billion people and convince them. Considering I go to fucking these groups and there's like 10, 20,000 or more BLM, and none of them wanted to fucking hear that the first couple weeks. And then as they fell apart, the group falls apart to like down to like 20 to 200 people, and the dedicated ones are like the 20, and we know that, since I know they're the dedicated ones, that the people amongst us, FBI, CIA, MI6, Mossad, Columbus Police Department, fucking death squads, whatever they have in the fucking National Guard, we know that if there's 20 of us, I mean, I've at least got them to see this. If there's 20 of us, there's 5 of them at least in there. So we're down to 15 people who can be educated and shit in the city. Fucking something like that. And not 2 billion. We're not educating 2 billion people. What good thing there seems to be other powers in this world we can access besides their machinery. Because if not, this place would be safe and sound and able to terrorize and enslave the 10% of the planet they haven't yet. China and part of the Middle East. Although I assume China is working for USA. So maybe it's just the Middle East is left. Fucking. The war is already here. Why you guys starting to debate? Why you guys fucking, starting discussions with like old fallacies? We can do this and that. Like the war is already here. It's like how they tell us the Palestinians want to divide their land and give half, and then live in peace. It's like, I really doubt that. I really doubt the Palestinians, aka the real Jews, fucking want to give their fucking land back want to give their land to the people who are invading them. Although it has been 60 years. Let's travel back in time like 30 years. Well, it's been like 80 now. Let's travel back in time to like 50 years ago. Let's ask them then. Let's ask them from a logical standpoint before they were beat down and murdered into submission and slavery. Let's ask them then. That's the important time to ask them, because that's the trick. Oh, well, that was 300 years ago. We invaded America and fucking took all their land. And it's like, this is white people arguing this too. It's like, you guys, first of all, are you admitting to me you're the Semite? You're the fake Jews? Because the so-called Jews, the synagogue of Satan? Because as far as I can see, the people you're blaming for everything are the ones who invented your nation, not you. And they took over your European nations too and cleansed most of your bloodlines when they fucking introduced Christianity by slaughtering all the pagans and forcing it upon the white Caucasians in fucking Europe by sword. So, there's no war going on. The government loves you. The government loves everyone. Because the government said so. They're so smart. We should listen to every fucking word they say. They've got these fucking massive high IQs. So high, they can't even fucking score a B or higher on a fucking math test. Bullshit. That's all they do. They invade nations. They kill people. They kill their parents. And then they tell the children, your parents were devils. They wouldn't accept Jesus. And then the children are like scared to fucking death to fight back. What are they going to do? They're telling the children they're going to kill them if they don't fucking join their side. So what happens? The same thing that always happens. They go to the side. Oh, I'm part of Rome now. And then Rome's like, oh, it's so good you're part of us. Here's a shovel. Start digging. And here's some religion for you. Oh, you don't like Christianity. How about this? We've got Mormonism for you. We've got Catholicism for you. Oh, you don't like Greek religion? We've got fucking Greek Hinduism. Look, Shiva and Zeus lived together in a cottage and they had kids. And they called them turd and diarrhea. And then you're like, oh, all hell diarrhea. In the name of turd. Fuck. Man, I'm not sure if people are brainless or if they're brainwashed. But it doesn't matter. If your brain's been washed with blood and terror, are you going to cleanse that shit from your brain? Or are you just going to fucking accept it as part of the programming? My brain has accepted the blood and terror. I'm one with the blood and the terror now. Like, look. Those who want to be part of the blood and the terror, you just a fucking wannabe. Because you haven't seen shit yet. Their system They haven't seen shit yet, and it's an extreme system they're rolling out. It's an extreme fucking system. It doesn't fucking really matter because fucking everything else is going to be used to counter. That's going to fucking strike fear into the hearts of children of God. That is going, I mean, they're going to strike fucking fear. They've already been doing that. When they cleanse the population and they enslave them and they cleanse the Europeans, they enslave the fucking Irish, they cleanse the fucking Africans, they enslave the blacks, they're trying to cleanse the Arabs and enslave them. Obviously, they cleansed some of the Asians and enslaved them. The Russians were probably taking over in the Bolshevik slaughter at the very least. China and Asia was probably taking over in the Mao fucking conquering and shit. South America and the Spanish conquest, so-called Spanish conquest, because let's keep the information straight. You call it Spanish conquest, you forget that Spain was kicking people out. They didn't like kicking criminals out of their nation, criminal groups they seen who are groups of criminals. Out. And basically put them on the ships. And be like, oh, go find a new, like, there's new land and gold to be found, go. And they put them on the ship and push the ship off. And they probably fucking celebrated it. They're like, yeah, we got rid of those people. Fucking, hopefully they fucking sink in the middle of the ocean. They aren't taking over our nation now. It's like, no. Now they're fucking in South America taking over South America. Now they're in North America taking over North America. Fucking. They get kicked out of. When people get kicked out of fucking Germany, they go somewhere else and they take that shit over. Fucking. Or they go somewhere else and regroup with their friends who already took over some shit, which is more likely the accurate description of USA. War's already here. War's been here. You're not fighting it. You're making excuses not to fight it. You're fucking, you're just sitting around like, oh, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya, oh lord, don't kill me like you just did everyone I fucking know. Someone's crying, my lord. Where's my earblood? Someone's crying, my lord. Blind my eyes. Someone's crying, my lord. Not even smart enough to know what crying is. Oh Lord. Turn on the TV. Turn on the internet. Sorry. No one watches TV anymore, so I'm incorrect by saying everyone's brainwashed by TV. Because the internet's completely different. It's free. It's not controlled. I'm not being monitored. I'm not being isolated. Nothing. I'm not having like my best fucking videos to attract attention to everything else I'm saying that do not involve politics. Removed. They're not removing that. My best fucking videos getting me like the best fucking females I've ever had, the best attention from males. Like, everyone's like, oh, that's fucking awesome. And even me, for once in my life, I'm like, hey, that's fucking awesome. I'm like somewhere near the talent level I can achieve in other fucking levels on music now. Which I never thought possible. Fucking. It takes a lot of fucking work. A lot of intelligence, too. Not just hard work. Martial arts and music and stuff. Any sort of skill can be multiplied by intelligence. You can drum all day without intelligence. You'll be fucking playing AC/DC for life. And I'm sure that takes a lot of talent to play AC/DC, considering it's like what I started on when I couldn't even fucking drum. But don't forget, never forget Kumbaya. Sing Kumbaya. Just, They're taking cash away. Kumbaya. They're gonna haul my ass away. Kumbaya. They tell me I am not a slave. Kumbaya. Oh Lord. Kumbaya. Fucking, I have come with a sword to divide the children from their parents, to divide households, rout out the evil in your life. And when I say evil, I'm not talking about Satan! I'm not talking about people got some cool skull ring and they look like they're pissed off and shit. They act a little pissed off. I'm talking about like ill intent. I'm talking about motherfuckers who have schemes, entire control systems of ill intent. They don't want to free people with fucking masks. They don't want to free people by stealing the money and forcing you to use a chip where you can be tracked for the money, your credit card and your fucking cell phone. They want to be able to cut you the fuck off when you fucking start. When it's too late and you wake the fuck up to what's really happening. And I hate to fucking say the word wake the fuck up because we know who's been saying that word, and everyone who fucking uses it is deceived as fucking shit.